What are some of the either wrong questions or wrong solutions that people are over focusing on, in my
Okay.
humble opinion, or not so humble opinion? And then number two would be what are like, if you zoom out as far as you can, what are sort of the biggest picture things that you wonder or worry about, right, with this wave of stuff?
I'll try to take your first one. I mean,
Okay.
one of the things that I think people are like over indexing on in a way, they're over indexing on this idea of, let's just take of the provider, like the generative engine providers. Let's take ChatGPT, like OpenAI. They're over indexing on the interface that OpenAI is giving you, and like actually going in there and using it. We have yet to like, we're just now barely starting to get products that are built on the API behind the scenes that take away all of that, you know. So I feel like from the very first moment I saw that, I was like, this is not how we're going to be using this forever, but for now I can.
Right.
But it's really like everyone under the sun's thinking, how do I get product out of this that makes it so that you don't even know what's going on?
And it's so, I mean, I'm just going to riff on that a little bit because I think it's super interesting. For example, there's going to very quickly, I guess it's probably safe to say it's already emerged. I bet there are a number of companies, and I don't say this based on any data of looking at LinkedIn. I just think that, so feel free to fact check me and prove me false. But I would not be surprised if already people were writing job descriptions for and hiring prompt engineers.
Oh
Right?
no, this is a thing. This is
Yeah.
totally a thing. Like
So
big bucks too, which blows my mind.
yes,
But it,
my 2 pennies for what it's worth on that is like, what an interesting job, but also what an amazingly short-lived window of opportunity there is for that particular profession. Do you know what I mean? Like, for some double-digit number of months, or if you're lucky, some medium single-digit number of years, that will be a need.
yeah.
But literally every day you go to work, you are literally training your own automated replacement, right? Like, and so maybe that's a, if you're okay with that and you get it and you're like, yeah, but in the meantime, they offered me, $135,000 in remote work, like, I'll take
Yeah.
it. That's totally cool. Like, as long as everyone's clear on what's going on. But if
I think you'll accidentally learn some other things too, though. I mean, like you have to.
you
Like,
hope so, but like, I guess I look at that and number one, that's a great, like, interesting opportunity for a very short period of time, right? Like,
yeah, but that's always the case, isn't it? Like when the new thing comes, like when computer science came along, I guarantee you there were a lot of mathematicians that are sitting around like, whatever, like it's just a branch of math.
yeah, yeah.
Like
Well,
it's just gonna, I think it will
dude,
just grow out, right? Like because prompt
yeah,
engineer will just be the, I mean, it might change its name, but it, because like once you got your prompt, then you're immediately confronted with the bottleneck of the constraints around few shot. You're like, okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, maybe
yeah.
8 examples, and then next thing you know, you're fine tuning, and then and once you're fine tuning, you're like, okay, I'm sick of paying, so I'm going to pull this stuff down onto my own hosted models, and like, there's
Okay.
that whole trajectory, right?